Their computers messed up, and I believe that Priceline and US Airways American cheated me out of $425. Here's what happened. I needed to travel from Boston to Las Vegas on business in March. I went to Priceline 4.5 weeks ahead and bought an airline ticket for Boston to Las Vegas, returning to Boston from Flagstaff on US Airways, which is owned by American. I had many choices in the low $300 range at that time, but I chose a flight for about $385 because of flight times. 5 days later, I got an email from Priceline saying that my ticket had been canceled. I called Priceline, and after waiting on hold for 3/4 of an hour, the rep told me that US Air had canceled and there was nothing he could do for me. So I called US Airways and waited on hold for another 3/4 of an hour. That rep that I finally got was extremely nasty and said that I was canceled for being a no-show. She said she wouldn't help me. I still needed to fly to Las Vegas on business in March, so again, I went to Priceline, this time 3.5 weeks ahead, and the best price I could get was $425, also on US Airways. Everybody knows that the shorter the time until your flight, the more you'll pay. So, yep, $425 is more than $385. I understood that I was going to pay more. After trying with several emails to get this resolved with Priceline and with US Airways and getting nowhere, I finally wrote by certified mail to the presidents of both Priceline and American. Neither company even gave me the courtesy of a reply. I put in a claim to my credit card company, and they tried to help me, but to no avail. I had paid twice for the same trip. Once for $385, 4.5 weeks ahead, and again for $425, 3.5 weeks ahead. The computers at Priceline and US Airways American messed up, and I was cheated out of $425. You can prove it to yourself by doing just what I asked them to do. Go to Priceline and see if you can get a ticket 4 days ahead, which is what they said I did, for Monday through Thursday travel from Boston to Las Vegas, returning from Flagstaff. It can't be done for $385, including taxes and fees. I doubt you can get under $500. I was cheated, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I'll tell you, if the only way that they can stay in business is by cheating customers, then I wouldn't feel safe flying with them again. If you need to fly, and if you go to Priceline.com, make sure that you take a screen capture of the reservation. Don't trust their computers to keep an accurate record. Priceline and US Airways American are supposed to be world-class companies, but I will never use them again. I advise you to look elsewhere as well. Thank you.